G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping straight into Go Battle League, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, we're going to jump in and do some battles. So sitting at just over 2,000 elo, which is okay, not great, but not terrible either, and ace ranked. But let's jump in and see what we get. So we've got the Ultra League and the Weather Cup. Weather Cup's a bit of an interesting one just because it's 2500 CP limits and it restricts the Pokemon used, so it'll be interesting to see who wants to um, put that many resources yeah, into a cup that's fairly limited. So unless you've got those Pokemon that you would use anyway, I don't know that it's worth it. The best Pokemon in the league is Cradily, Cradily, whatever, however you pronounce it. But to be honest, it's very niche. Like it's only useful for this meta. So I'm not sure how many people are actually going to waste the resources powering it up. So it'll be interesting to see if we run into any of them. The one that I'm a bit worried about for my team of Blaziken with counter, Blaze Kick, and Brave Bird. I've got Empoleon with Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, and Drill Peck, and then I've got Kingdra with Dragon Breath, Outrage, and Octazooka. So the one that I'm worried about is Abomasnow. Unless they have Abomasnow on the lead, I will basically lose this match. Well, the match I would imagine, I don't know that there's much of a win con. The only thing I can possibly hope for is that they have shields down and I've got shields up and I've got my Empoleon versus it. That would be about a 2 shield to 0 advantage is about the only thing I could think of that would beat an Abomasnow in my back line. So yeah, yeah, we'll see how we go. So let's jump in and hope we get a decent lead and see how we well what the opposition is. It's going to be really interesting to see what people pick, just to see. Oh, and they do have the Abomasnow in the lead, so I really want to get my Kingdra out now because they will be swapping straight out of this. Oh, they're not swapping straight out, so that's interesting. So I will now swap my Kingdra out here and then just go straight for... I'm going to no shield this first one. I really should be counting these fast moves, but and it is the Earthquake coming through, and that does a lot of damage. So um, let's see what they now want to do. And the next one I will shield this next, even though it is always every day of the week, it's going to be a Hydro Cannon here. Um, and I may, after the attack drop, I may actually survive this Hydro Cannon. Yeah, so no shield required there. And can I farm it all the way down? I can. So happy days. So with both, and out comes the, ooh. So here, what I'm going to come out with is the Empoleon, and the reason for that is because they're not going to be doing too much damage to me. And now I just come in and Blaze Kick away. So Blaze Kick is going to be doing enough damage here, and this is oh yeah, so they've decided they don't want to give it a go. So what I'm going to do here is go straight for the Blaze Kick. I mean, I probably should have just gone straight for... So they do shield it up, worrying that it's going to be the Brave Bird. Oh, I should be tapping away. I was... Let's see what they want to do now. So I'll be able to double shield and just throw these Drill Pecks. And Drill Pecks are going to be doing enough damage to take this thing out. So Psychic comes through, and oof, let's hope it doesn't actually debuff us, and I'll just be able to farm them all the way down. And I mean, you can't really ask for a much better game one for me. They had the Abomasnow on the lead. The Kingdra versus Swampert was a bit of a a tougher one, but I got the debuff, so really, yeah, it was. I yeah, that sometimes team composition wins matches, and that is definitely an example of that. There was no skill on my part there, but um, happy days, able to take game number one. So we'll see if we can get some more luck. So Lantern, I really do not want Lantern here, so I'm actually going to swap out into, uh, and they swapped out as well, which is interesting. So here I will let this one go. I'm hoping that it's an Aquatail and not the Crunch, but obviously it is the Crunch. At least they didn't get the debuff. Let's go into the Drill Peck here, um, and hope that we can take this thing out. They will be getting to another one before I'm able to. Um, I think I will shield this one up. It is the Crunch, so that's good for me. Oh, but they got the defense debuff, so that's unfortunate. We'll see what they want to do now. I suspect that they will shield this one up, possibly. No, they're going to let it go. Okay. They're going to come in with the... Oh, and I wasn't able to get there. So having a shield advantage here is really quite good for them, but I'm going to come in with my Kingdra here, and we'll see now what they want to do. So the Thunderbolt is going to be doing neutral damage, which is fine. It doesn't quite do 50%, so that's good. And then we'll come in with the... Oh, I'm going to have to no shield this, I think, and hope that it's not something massive. It's an aerial ace, which is not ideal. And let's throw the Blaze Kick. I will charge up to the Brave Bird just because I want to grab a shield here. And I was able to grab a shield, which is good. And we did get the CMP tie. So I am actually going to let this go. And it's an X Scissor, so oh, which is good for them. They get a little bit of extra charge. And we'll see what they want to do now. So here, I think I just let this go, and oof, that actually does quite a lot of damage. So we'll see now if they want to. I think XL Lantern is just too bulky though. They do shield this up, which is really good for me. I don't think it matters. I don't think I can. Yeah, this game is over. Golisopod is going to be doing too much damage. I'll be able to swap out and then get to a move here before I'm able to, or just farm me down completely. But that is unfortunate. So when my well, mm, yeah, my Blaziken in that game had absolutely no play against anything. The best option for me would have been to leave it in against the um leave it in against the so let's see what they want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. So this could very well be a Shadow Ball. Um, let's see. It's not. It's just the Bubble Beam. So let's now throw my Blaze Kick and get out of there. So I think what I'm going to have to do is come in with the Kingdra here, and I suspect that they'll throw a um, Bubble Beam and then get out of there. They may throw the Shadow Ball, which they are, but as you can see, Kingdra is pretty tanky, so it can survive one of those. And then out comes Charm. So obviously, yeah, they love the Charm spam, and we'll just try and see if we can get the debuff. Unfortunately, we're not able to. We've got completely different switch clocks here, so I'm going to come in with my um, Espeon, Empoleon here. Throw the Drill Peck, and I'm actually going to let this go. So whatever charge move it decides to throw, because if it's the Psychic, then it's going to be resist. Anything should be resisted, so it shouldn't be doing too much damage, which it is resisted. Happy days. But of course, they got the defense debuff. So let's swap into the Blaziken here and see what they want to do. So I just didn't want them to um, get the debuff, and they shielded. That's not ideal. We did see MP tie though, so that works out nicely, and we'll see what they want to do. So I suspect, dynamic punch coming through, which is fine. And it was the Jelly Scent swapped back out. So if I can get to a couple of these, I might be okay. I don't think I'm going to. They can now just bubble beam me here, and this is game over again. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do enough damage. They're going to be able to take me out. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to get there, so we'll leave. So at the moment, yeah, not looking good. Not looking good at all. I'm just trying to think of what is a swap that I can make that would be useful. And I do think possibly what... So Blaziken is the weak link at the moment. But the question is, what else can I throw in? I mean, I'll give it a go, and we'll see. Like many people, I really am not going to be powering anything up for this league because it's just too much investment for such little return. Um, Hopefully we get something that's decent. So Swampert on the lead is not ideal. So I'm going to come in with my 1, 2, say 3, 4. Oh, so this is really quite bad here. So both of these moves are going to be resisted, and I should be throwing the Hydros just because I get same type of I get stab on it. So let's just throw into this, and yeah, so this is not ideal. I'm gonna have to let this thing go. I'm just thinking what my play is here. So I think, again, I completely sack my Blaziken and put everything on the Kingdra. So again, not ideal. And as you can see, this team, I'm coming to the realization that it is not. Let's see if I can catch a move. I'm able to catch a surf. So that works out for me. But it's really, there's nothing I can do here. And I've got an Abomasnow in the back. Yeah, this is game over. I've got an Abomasnow and a Swampert. It's team composition, and mine's just not good. So, what can I do for this last match to try and pull it back? We will see. So, I think Blaziken's not working on the lead for me, so I need to get that out of there. There's been a few Charmers, which, yeah, has not been great. What can I bring in? So, I mean, this set's already gone, so what can I change up here? So possibly a Lapras with Because Lapras will be, well, no, Lapras is Articuno, have something a little bit different. Going to be struggling against Lanterns that come in. I wonder where Golem sits on the rank of, in terms of, I think if I have Golem on the lead, so what has Golem got? So I need to change that up. So let's jump out of here. So I think, oof. So do I actually have a decent IV one, or am I just going to, and I say, oh, I'm not going to power anything up, and first thing I do is look to Golem. Let's see if I've got one with decent IVs for PvP. Looks like I do. Um, so I mean, should I do it? I guess so. Golem can be useful. It doesn't need XL candy, so it's not going to be too horrendous. Um, so we'll see. See how it goes. I guess we need what? Volt Switch, Wild Charge, and Stone Edge. If I had have traded it, would have been free to evolve. What IV does it go to? 1409, which is not too bad. Would be able to use this for Great League as well. But yeah, we're going to have to, let's change that fast move into, yep, Volt Switch is what we want. And we also want Stone Edge over, let's give it a new charge attack. At least its charge attack is, yeah, relatively free. So Stone Edge, oh, we got Stone Edge. So let's go Charge TM. We want to get rid of Rock Blast, and Wild Charge is what we want. So I'll put this on the lead, and this should be a good Pokemon to break cause. So what is its IVs? It was 1 13 13, which is actually pretty good for as it goes for yeah, IVs, and but we should probably power that up before we forget and get into the league. So 2486, so not too bad, not too bad at all. Let's power it up. Let's do it. Yeah, hilarious. Don't want to waste resources. First thing I do is yeah, double move this thing, and so let's throw the Golem as the lead. So I don't know whether, yeah. So yeah, we'll give it a go. So now the things that we don't see on the lead are, well, I mean, it is pretty much the water types again being it. At least it has a little bit more play against them than previously. So we'll see what we can do. So Samurott is not ideal, but at least with this, I can shield up its charge move here because it is going to be the Hydro Cannon, and yeah, so that's fine. So let's see if we can. So 1, 2. So what I should have done there is thrown a Wild Charge and then got out of there. So I do obviously know that this is going to be a Earthquake. because there's no reason not to throw an Earthquake, especially because I'm already down a shield. Very unlikely that I'm going to shield up again. Here, they've done a really smart thing and thrown the Hydro Cannon before I'm able to get to my charge move. And I'm actually going to throw the Octazooka because I do suspect that they're going to want to take switch advantage here, and they are. So got the debuff, which is really nice for me. Going to let my counter go. And actually, I am going to come in with my Golem here and throw straight into the Volt Switch just because I will be swapping out as soon as I can, and I should be able to catch the Hydro Cannon, which I am able to do. And with the debuff, that's just going to do absolutely nothing, and then they'll be going down. So able to catch that Hydro Cannon works out really nicely for me. Out comes the Samurott there, and we'll try and get this move off before they can do their own sack swap. The Fury Cutters are going to be doing a lot of damage, but that's absolutely fine. Here, I'm going to no shield this one as well. I should be able to survive whatever it is they throw, and it is a Megahorn, which is going to be resisted, so that's not looking good for them. What have they got in the back? Let's see if I can charge them down. I can. Happy days. Oh, so this is not something that they want to see. So they do not want to see an electric type with the Gyarados. Here, I'm just going to let, yeah, so this is game over now. So I'm going to be able to throw the wild charge here. So I will shield this up, throw the wild charge, and that will be good game. So Aqua Tail coming through, and then wild charge now is going to get me this game. So um, so that Golem just absolutely so basically it was Golem. So it was a nice catch there, but other than that, yeah, able to Golem was definitely the MVP there, and simply swapping out the Golem Blaziken for the Golem. Yeah, definitely won me that game. I was not winning that game with Blaziken, so happy days. So I will have to give that another run and see how we go. But as you can see, early day, first set in the season, and well, in that meta, and it was a bit of a shamble. Won the first match, lost the next three, won match number 4 as well. So not too bad. I will be going down in Elo. Let's see, 2049 to 2037. Yeah, not ideal. But hopefully I can play a couple more matches running that Golem, and we can get a win or two on the board. So yeah, happy days. So what do we want to do now? Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and not subscribed. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye for now.